Hey everybody, Modern World Emporium back at it again. In today's video, we're going to check out some more crazy clips of some women doing some crazy things. If you haven't liked and subscribed already, please do so. It encourages me to make more videos and content. Let's get right into today's video.
My wife has been cheating on me with this guy, apparently, and she wants a new iPhone, so I got a little surprise for her. Oh, she's coming. She's coming. How are you?
Good.
Oh my gosh. So, did they have the coffee or they didn't have the...
They didn't have
the one from Guatemala?
They didn't have it today.
Baby. So, you know how much I love you.
Yeah.
And I know you've been wanting this for a long time.
Okay.
I have a little surprise for you. But before you open it,
Okay.
I have a game.
So the gist of what we know here is that she was caught cheating. He has the evidence in hand in the beginning of the video, and he decides that he's going to have a little bit of fun with her before he eventually breaks up with her and kicks her out. So she decides that she wants a new phone. She's clearly been bugging him for a new phone. So he's like, oh, you're about to get a new phone. A really nice new phone. And he hands her this beautiful shiny box. So let's see what happens next.
So, right here,
Okay.
you gotta find the secret word
Okay.
right here.
How do I do I just call out a letter and then you
Yeah, call a letter and I'll tell you where it goes.
T.
Nope.
Okay.
You got 10 chances.
S.
S, nope.
No.
Oh, you say T, right?
I did say T.
Oh yeah, actually you had a T.
Oh, did I say
Yeah, right here.
here? Okay, so I'll put a T there.
Okay.
Okay, so S is no. Okay.
Uh-huh.
A.
A, it has an A.
Okay.
Let me see. Right here.
Okay.
I cannot get over the giddiness in this man's voice. He is so excited to expose her, and she has no idea that it's coming. To be fair, I thought it would have been a dead giveaway when he handed her the sheet that very clearly spells out cheater, especially after the first letter. But I don't know. Perhaps she's a little dumb. I mean, she's dumb enough to cheat, so I wouldn't be surprised if she wasn't dumb in every other aspect. And she is falling right into his plan. Now let's see where this goes.
Uh-huh.
R.
Yep, all the way at the end.
Okay. This is fun.
It's fun, I know.
I love
And
it.
after this, you get to open your
Okay.
your
Okay, this
game.
is so exciting.
Okay.
E.
It has an E
Okay. Where?
behind the A, before the A.
We go for the A. Okay.
Ooh, you're so good at this game, baby.
I know.
Uh-huh, okay. And there's actually another E there.
Oh, there is?
Yep, next to the T.
Okay.
Do you have any idea what he says?
Eater, cedar, breeder.
Nope. Okay.
The fact that she hasn't figured out what's going on by now is actually really crazy to me. Like, I don't know. Again, maybe she's not the brightest bulb, but I felt like it was a dead giveaway with the hangman word. But yeah, again, we'll have to see where this goes because she clearly is not getting it, but I just love to hear it. I love that this guy is so excited that he's finally getting his revenge.
Get another letter, another letter.
Okay. H.
Yep,
Where is it?
next to the E.
Okay.
Heater.
Sheeter.
With the
Well, unfortunately, it doesn't look like we actually get to see him kick her out of the car. I believe this is a chopped up version of this clip. But anyway, the big takeaway from this is that a lot of women will lie right to your face while they are cheating. Just look at this woman. She quite literally is putting on a stage performance here with how well the acting is. She's happy to be with him. She's telling him how great he is and how much she loves him. Meanwhile, she's hooking up with another guy right behind his back, and she's so confident that he trusts her and wouldn't investigate anything like this that she actually left her phone in the car with him while she went into the store. Absolutely crazy stuff, sociopathic stuff, I might add. And it's just absolutely disgusting that women are just fed this mindset by the media and by other women, and they think it is a-okay. And that is yet another marriage destroyed.
my divorce, and it's like, okay, it's gonna be like that then. Like, I'm deleting this app. But also because, like, whenever you have been, sorry, I don't mean to cry, but so I just got ghosted by the first guy I went on a date with after my divorce. We went out a couple of days ago. I downloaded Bumble 3 days ago because I was just like, okay, I'm gonna like dip my toe back in the water and whatever. So I matched.
So moving forward to the next video clip, we have this woman here with a very large forehead that regrets divorcing her husband. I feel like this is a story we see time and time again. These women always claim their husbands are the worst people on planet Earth, and then they struggle to replace them. It's very interesting. It's almost as if he wasn't that bad, and you were influenced by outside sources such as social media and the girls. Very upsetting stuff to see.
This guy, he super swiped me, and then we started talking. He asked me to go out the next day, so we did, and we went out to eat for like lunch. We went and played mini golf. We went out to eat dinner. We went to his house, like watched a movie. I thought it went really well. Like, he even said, I would usually never ask a girl out from like an app so quickly, but I felt really intrigued by you, or whatever. Like, and I even told him, like, because we spent a lot of time together, I was like, if you need me to like leave or, you know, whatever, then that's fine. And he was like, no, I'm a super straight up person. Like, I'll just tell you if I'm not feeling it or whatever.
And of course, you immediately went over his house after immediately meeting him off the dating app. Yeah, it was definitely so cautious of you. So it is just crazy to me that these women always claim that they're trying to dip their toes back into the dating market, or they're trying to readjust after being divorced for so long. And the very first thing she does is go back to this guy's house and get blown out by him. Let's be real. They didn't watch a movie. They hooked up. And she is just too embarrassed to admit that. It's really crazy to me that women genuinely see this as a normal thing, that a guy they barely know, they will go back to his home, no matter how dangerous it is, which again reaffirms the stereotype that women will do anything for a man they find attractive, no matter what. And then she will get her back blown out by him. Really, really upsetting stuff. And she gets whatever she deserves out of this.
So I think we have a nice time. I leave, and then, you know, we talk a little bit the next day, like message back and forth. And then today I did not hear from him at all. And I see that he has unmatched me on Bumble, like deleted me off Snapchat, and blocked me on Instagram. And I'm just like, our last message, like, he asked me what I was doing, and like I told him what I was doing, and then he opened that, and it was like, and it's really upsetting, like, not because I think this guy was going to be like the love of my life, or because I really liked him so much, but it's more upsetting, like, the fact that this was my first, like, that was my first date since, you know, my divorce. And it's like, okay, it's gonna be like that then. Like, I'm deleting this app. But also because, like, whenever you have been, sorry, I don't mean to cry, but whenever you've been like hurt and deceived and like been through intimate partner betrayal, and you already doubt your intuition, and like you don't trust yourself, and like I've been really, really good in my healing journey so far.
All right, I've got a lot to say about what she just said, and we're going to start off right away by saying that she was intimately betrayed. So obviously she's trying to portray this as it was her husband that she had divorced that was the one who had betrayed her. But let's be very real. You can pick up context clues and read the room very well here. She went to this guy's house. She had sex with him. She slept with him. And then the messages continued. He figured that this was going to be an easy pump and dump. He quite literally kept asking her, what are you doing? What are you doing? Not because he actually cared what she was doing, but because he wanted to get it in. Everyone with a fucking brain knows this except this woman, apparently. Basically, long story short, she was all down for getting dumped, pumped and dumped, because she, you know, thought it was like the cool thing to do. I'm guessing she was, once again, more than likely, she's already posting a video on TikTok about it, so she was clearly influenced by social media. But again, she tries to cover it up by saying like, oh, I was betrayed, everyone did me wrong, when in reality she acted too quickly. The man knew exactly what he was doing. He probably had this in mind right from the beginning, and well, that's about it. He kicked her to the curb. The other thing I want to talk about here is the healing journey that is always mentioned by these women, and that is exactly what you think it is. It is a 304 phase. They use this bullshit spirituality. As a personal believer in spirituality, what these women practice is not spirituality. They are quite literally practicing masking their hypersexuality with spiritual tendencies, and it's really, really disgusting. And it just needs to stop. Like, just be honest with yourself, because it is the first step to actually fixing your life. Continuing.
Like, yeah, I felt like I did trust myself, and I felt like I've been doing a really good job, and then something like this happens, and it's just kind of like, maybe I overestimated, like myself. A lot of us who have been with like narcissistic people, men with like corn or sex addictions, they most always have an avoidant attachment style, and a lot of times to adapt, we either already had or we develop a more anxious attachment style. And I've really been trying to work on that too, and like I felt so comfortable in where I've been, but it's just like by myself. But now that it's like trying to factor other people into my life, it's just kind of like, I don't know how to do this part. I really don't.
And of course, this woman is just full of bullshit fallacies that she makes up off the top of her head, as always. Pretty much, she's sitting here trying to claim that the husband was a sex addict and a porn addict at the same time. It's quite literally very unlikely that he's the two. He has to be one or the other. And what this pretty much leads me to this conclusion. Sorry if like my speech is breaking up so much. I'm a little scatterbrained right now. It leads me to this conclusion. She was withholding intimacy from her husband for one reason or another. He got absolutely fed up. They probably led to the multiple other issues that she refuses to touch on that led to her divorce. And then, of course, she goes out, and the first man she goes out on a date with, she sleeps with. This is precisely why men get so unbelievably upset and hold these women to such high standards when they do this kind of shit, because you wouldn't do this for your husband to help the marriage, but you will do it for some random Chad you met on a dating website. You disgusting creature.
Definitely opening up old abandonment wounds and rejection wounds, and really highlighting like areas that I feel like I personally need to work on before I would be comfortable putting myself back in that position. So I mean, I guess if anything, this was just a learning experience. I do wish, of course, like I knew why he did that. I did message him on Snapchat, which I don't know if he'll even get it or open it, because he did unadd me, but I was like, if you didn't like me, you could have just told me. And it was funny because he like prided himself on being so mature, and he is a year younger than me, but he has 2 kids and like a good job, and like is a homeowner, and like I don't know, I just was not getting that vibe from him.
They just never fail to give themselves away every single time. It is utterly hilarious. She quite literally at the end of the clip fully admits why she slept with this guy on the first date, because he had a lot of money and he was stable. She didn't like this guy. She got pumped and dumped by him because he had a lot of money and was stable. You know what? I actually changed my opinion on what I said before. He must have sensed this. He probably sensed that she was gold digging to some extent, and he said, you know what? Fuck this. I'm out. And you know something? I can't blame him. With that, we are going to be cutting today's video because I have a headache after listening to this woman talk. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It helps me create more content, and it encourages me to as well. And I really appreciate it. So with that, I will be seeing you guys in the next one. Peace.